This is the LeMieux Report for the week of July 20th. Topic 1. Florida's innovators leading the nation. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce Global Intellectual Property Center ranks Florida 4th in the nation for innovation. The report notes that in 2007, university R&D expenditures totaled more than $16 billion, leading to more than 800 patent applications, 171 granted patents, and 135 patents for commercial use. Bottom line, building a knowledge-based economy must be a top priority for Florida's leaders. No longer can we rely on tourism and construction. Florida needs to build on the successes like Scripps, Torrey Pines, and Burnham to bring and retain high-wage, high-skilled workers to Florida. An estimated 200,000 Floridians were left off the census rolls in 2000, which may have cost the state a congressional district and millions in federal and state funding. Poverty, lack of education, unemployment, complex household arrangements, and frequent mobility all pose problems for census takers. The high foreclosure and unemployment rates make the job even more difficult. Republicans insist every person be counted, while Democrats argue for statistical sampling to capture the undercounted. Bottom line, omissions from the 2000 census could have cost the Sunshine State $91.6 million in federal aid over 11 years. This time, Florida needs to get it right. The search for a university chancellor ended Friday with the selection of former Lieutenant Governor and current Florida Atlantic University President Frank Brogan. The chancellor, along with the Board of Governors, is tasked with mobilizing resources and diverse constituencies to govern and advance the university system. Together, they oversee 11 universities, billions of dollars, and over 300,000 students. Bottom line, chancellor of the university system is a tall job, but Frank Brogan is up to the challenge. In today's tough times, it is more important than ever that our state universities achieve national competitiveness. With Frank Brogan at the helm, Florida has a real chance to achieve excellence in higher education. Governor Christ has announced Florida will be the first state in the nation to use advanced data capture technology to track and monitor children in the state's care. Similar to devices used by shipping companies to track millions of packages across the world daily, the new camera-ready handheld devices will record visits by caseworkers and transmit key information to the Department of Children and Families in real time. Supervisors will be alerted when a child is due or overdue for a visit. The devices will ensure no child will go unseen by a caseworker. Bottom line, if we can track packages with technology, it makes sense that we can use that technology to keep track of the children in the state's care. Seen as hopeful technology just a few years ago, the devices are now a reality thanks to the good work of the governor's office and the leadership at DCF. U.S. Federal Judge Paul Magnuson ruled that Congress, not the Army Corps of Engineers, must approve the use of water from Lake Lanier for water supply. The judge froze water withdrawals for 3 years until Congress acts or some other solution is reached. The ruling is good news for Florida, which has been fighting over the flow of water from Lake Lanier into the Apalachicola Bay since the 1970s. The flow is crucial to maintain the balance of salinity of the river and bay, which in turn contributes over $200 million to Florida's economy. Bottom line, perhaps now our neighbor to the north will implement sustainable water practices. While this is likely not the last chapter in the dispute, it is a very good development for Florida and the people who earn their living in the Apalachicola Bay.